So, coverage here in Kerlouan. This is the National, 512 teams. This is the show courts. As you can see, we have Dino Rocher, Stéphane Robineau, plenty of other people. Today I'm going to focus on Michel Leroy, l'équipe française against the équipe d'Oro.
Donc maintenant, on a les nouveaux cartons, le 14.
This should be a hell of a game because we've got some quite incredible shooters and incredible pointers. I'm not sure I'm going to manage to film the whole game, simply because I have to go and play myself shortly. I'll do my absolute best. So, very good first ball.
Le 300.
Young man's a brilliant shooter.
Le 105.
This is about 7.5 meters.
Le 119. Ah, ce sont des chiffres. Il ne faut pas jouer au loto parce que vous ne savez pas gagner.
As you can see, no messing around with that one. Carry to the side. So I know two of the players in the Toro team. Big chap with the dark hair, a massive player in Boule. Gentleman with the red cap, plays in Normandy. Watched him many a time in Dieu. I'm going to return the shot now. This gentleman is the former singles champion of France last year. Quite a magnificent shooter as well. Yep, that'll do. Shuns hit, does the job. Michel Leroy, multiple world champion. He'll continue shooting, as is the way at this level. Great thing about this is that I get some upfront coverage really close to the players. So I can see the nuances in the game, see if I can read some of the tactics, guess what I would do. Oh, uncharacteristic miss there. Interesting the way he cocks his wrist to the side. This young man doesn't miss many either. I think they'll continue shooting here. So just to recoup themselves in the end. Now, a lot of other teams would point here. But that's not the French way, they just attack. And it makes for a very exciting game. Makes for great coverage as well. Actually, what do I know? Pointing. There we are. Beautiful point. The ball seemed to shimmer in the air. It's the amount of spin that they apply to the ball. Quite remarkable to see in person because you can't really appreciate the skill level unless you're here. It's beautiful to watch, especially this close. Oh, just over the top. That's uncharacteristic. I think he tried to lift it so he wouldn't hit the cochonnet. That's what I'm guessing. So, Milieu is also a remarkable player. I saw him in Oistrom and Cherbourg, winning with Samuel Lamar, so I know he can play. It's a great shot. Unfortunately, he doesn't like it, but it's still a great shot. Didn't touch the cochonnet, screwed across.
La 239. 239, ok, vous passez derrière, merci. La 262. 262, Robert. La 272. 272. Vous passez derrière, s'il vous plaît. Les gens lèvent la main.
Crowds here as well.
La 209.
Lots of the locals, plus people who've driven here. There's a massive female competition going on. It started at 2 o'clock.
La 286. 286. La 290. 290.
Just gone
La
through.
394. 394,
He won't be
Stéphane
best pleased with that.
La 406.
Excuse the wobbly phone, because obviously I'm standing against the barriers. I'm trying to protect the phone because the sun is baking down now. It's actually heating the phone up. Hope it doesn't overheat.
La 128. La 191.
I've got a feeling he's going to point here because they're in a little bit of trouble. So he'll either try to rest on the cochonnet.
La 66.
I think he'll do.
La 66. La 456.
Yeah, beautiful point. Whipped it up. Didn't rest on the coche, but it's still a bloody good point. So Michel Leroy now, with his unique shooting style and pointing style, whips the ball up in the air if he's going to point. Again, immense amounts of spin he puts on it.
Alors il nous reste en carton de jeu, messieurs, écoutez bien, la 377,
Yeah,
la 368,
straight
la
out.
266, la
Check to see
195,
what happens.
la 191, la
Shooter saying shoot the back
175,
one.
la 164 et la 66.
Have a look at some of the other games that are going on. You have Rocher right down the bottom. Huge crowd watching him, obviously.
Alors il y a deux nouveaux cartons,
And
la
rightly so.
462 et
Got
la
a photo with him earlier.
470.
Still great crowds everywhere here. So Michel now shooting the back one. And that's good. Stayed around as well.
Et deux nouveaux cartons, deux nouveaux qui viennent de tomber, la
I think
176
that's a minimum
et la
of
105.
maybe 3.
105.
Possibly 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Important thing is laying the smack down, hitting the ball.
Donc on attend toujours la 164, la 175, la 195, la 286.
So 2-0. Oh, cochonnet kicks like a mule, so they get to place the cochonnet now.
Donc si vous n'avez pas encore votre carton, c'est que vous êtes
So
pas
well,
couvert.
they place the cochonnet. This is quite an interesting situation now. Let's see
Par
what sort
contre,
of
les
thing they go
équipes qui
for.
sont
Do they
déjà
go short,
couvertes,
take it
on
to
a
them?
appelé depuis 5 minutes, voire 10 minutes, voire un quart d'heure, il est grand temps qu'ils se
A little bit longer.
présentent à la table là.
Looking at maybe 8 meters.
Allez, merci aux
9
équipes
meters.
qui ont été appelées de regagner la table de marque
So, it's good
pour
teamwork.
le bon
Having a quick
déroulement
chat.
de
What do they think is the right
l'après-midi et
Duvernay,
de la
the right landing
compétition.
area?
Merci à vous.
See, it's a
En
very
attendant,
hard
petite
terrain
annonce,
here.
des lunettes de vue ont
Really
été
hard
retrouvées au
to,
niveau des tables en face
play
de la
with
baraque Afrique,
great attack
ainsi
in
que
terms
des
of the
clés
shot.
dans les toilettes. Des clés ont été
I've
retrouvées
suffered
également dans les
quite a
toilettes.
bit here today.
La 78.
Not on these show terrains, out on the other terrains. There are no easy terrains here at all, which is absolutely great for the game, because it means everybody has to play
Et la 350.
their absolute best.
350.
Kevin est attendu sur le terrain 95. Kevin, terrain 95.
Good shot. That's a whip on that again. It's held. So, lots of relaxation going on. The French team. Usual habits of spitting in the hand and swirling the ball around. Getting some extra grip on the ball.
461. 461. La 475. La
That looked like it was going
357.
through, but it's stopped. It's probably done the job.
la 93, la 102, la
Quick look at it.
158.
For me, it looks like the dark ball.
Je rappelle, la 62, la 78, la 105, la 169,
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to get it measured.
175,
Toro team are very confident that it's their ball, so
la 180.
let them measure. That's fine. We'll have another look around while they're measuring. Steve Dakin just there playing through Shubrack and Bruno. Bobby, as he's known, that's the first round of the main competition. I think there are 256 teams in the main competition, so 512 that started. Yesterday was big mixed triples with ladies and men playing together. Ladies have their own separate competition today.
La 71,
So he'll take the shot on, I'm sure.
la 110, 110, la 183, la 183, la
Just moving the people at the back. Yeah, although they're on a neighbouring terrain, it's just for him just to chill out a little bit. They're just going to take their shot, the next terrain. Oh, okay, so let's see if we can zoom in.
234,
Shooting style. So he twists his hand,
la 440,
shooting hand slightly to the side, as you can see, and releases it.
la 96, 96,
Not necessarily something I recommend, but it's great and effective. Yeah,
venez la chercher, je vais pas vous la
it
montrer.
will. It's done the job.
La 400, la 195, la 176, la 175, la 105,
So a bit of a chat. I think they should shoot. Yep, take it to them.
la 300,
Clement is a fantastic shooter. Really is. Big bear of a man. But very gentle as a person.
Mesdames, Messieurs,
Doesn't take any prisoners though.
reprise du National.
Does the job nicely. So Michel Loire, this time we get to see him with, presumably he's going to put in a big super lob here. This guy has been possibly my favourite player of all time. So to see him in person a little bit later on is magnificent. He is a resident of the Normandy region. Up goes the ball, down it comes. Quite as spectacular as normal, still a very effective point. So we have a cochonnet from another terrain has skipped over here. So you have Boule that can go one terrain either side. The only strings that are dead are the strings at the back. Always duffed that a little bit. Not entirely happy,
Donc le 257
understandably.
est attendu à la table de marque pour ouvrir son carton. Le 257.
Not even sure if they're on there with that one.
Les nouveaux cartons pour le national
Nope.
de 61.
Don't look happy at
Le
all.
393.
Toro team, they can't shoot. Got a point. Got a situation here.
Allez, allez, venez retirer vos cartons.
The only
jaunes.
place,
Vous n'allez pas prendre des points de pénalité sur les
Wherever he
terrains.
puts it, it's going to get hit. So he almost probably needs to play a not very clever ball rather than a good ball. Puts it near the cochonnet, it's going to get spanked, probably a carreau. So he needs to put it just in front, I would say, maybe 2 foot in front. Ah, it's a remarkable point, absolutely remarkable point. Yeah. So Toro Boule, lots of people playing with Toro Boule today. Michel Loire plays with Toro. The gentleman that's just played, I can't recall his name. He plays with Toro as well. Very reminiscent of a tennis ball with its unique markings. They're obviously making a mark in the French market. So taking his time, not being fazed by other people playing on the other terrains. Loads of people around. The crowd are very respectful.
Allez, JB, c'est quel numéro?
Oh, you won't be happy with that.
C'est bien, messieurs. Je vais faire une chose, c'est râler.
So, Loire's first ball
Pensez aussi un petit
wasn't
peu
that
au
effective.
bénévole.
He's looking at the Duvernay, the landing spot, glaring at it,
Ils sont toujours
wondering why it didn't make his ball look magnificent.
à votre
And he'll whip this up again. A great amount of spin. It's up, and he's hit the Duvernay, but it hasn't kicked in. Second position.
Régional féminin, on attend la 97 sur le. L'équipe 93 est attendue sur le terrain 6. Sur le terrain 6, on attend l'équipe 93 en féminin. Sur le régional, mesdames, montrez l'exemple.
So Team Toro got away with this.
Non,
Really did. So he's going to point again, I think. Might shoot. Often the teams think it's easier to carrow than it is to point. Can't be bothered pointing, but looks like he'll go for
Le
the point.
61,
Picked his
le
landing spot.
251,
He does play these lobs incredibly well.
le 176,
Very relaxed player.
le 175.
It's gone
Le
through.
257, vous êtes
He's not
attendu
happy with that.
pour récupérer vos cartons
Understandably
bleus.
so.
Si vous êtes parti sur le terrain pour jouer,
So 2-1
il est grand temps que vous passiez à la table, récupérer votre carton.
here in Kerlouan.
Ça va
Kerlouan
être un
in
carton
France.
bleu, ça va être un carton
The
jaune.
National 512 teams started. So we'll have a break now while the other team
Messieurs,
playing their cochonnet that's here. I don't think it'll be a long break. I think they'll still carry on playing. They've obviously moved the circle away, so as long as it doesn't put them off. They're having a little decompress while they think about what happened. They got away with it though because they were in trouble. So it's interesting. Yeah, they're just taking a break now while the other team play. That's not a particularly good ball from the team in green. So we'll look around again. Lots of people playing. All sorts of things going on here. So having a little chat there. Let's focus on this team who we're shooting at the moment. Pulled it short. Not happy. So what they do here, which is quite interesting, is they put the top teams on these show terrains, no matter where they are in the competition, and everyone else has to play in there. And let's have a look at this particular one here while we're here. So cochonnet is there. This is probably 11-meter point. Don't want to cross the string though, that's where the fear is coming. That's going to cross, yeah, straight over the string. So obviously the bull in front, you know, they're not particularly difficult to beat, but that's really not the point, because you put something up that's good, it's going to get smacked out. Quelle heure est-il, s'il vous plaît? Merci beaucoup. That's a decent ball. Obviously taken the point. It's definitely not rolled over, which is good. So both teams decompressing. Team Toro having a sit down, a bit of a yawn. Team France sat there baking in the sun, and as is everyone else. continue to focus on this game here while we wait these last few ball, I think. Push that, but it's done the job. This is a slight pity because it's interrupting my coverage of the game, but that's the game in Petanque. Obviously a great atmosphere here, great set of teams.
251 dans le national, l'équipe 195, l'équipe 61, l'équipe 176, l'équipe 175 et la 257.
So will he shoot this one? I have a feeling he will. It's got to be 11-12 meters. Yeah, that's a great shot. Right. So at the point now. Taking his time as he should. So the string here is dead. See the cochonnet, it's about, I don't know, 10 inches from it. 12 meters at least. Pushed a little, but it's come through again. That's good result. How can I say he's pushed it when he put two ball really, really well at that distance? It certainly looks like he did, but look, great result. So obviously a very effective point. So back to the coverage here. Team Montoro against Team France. Cochonnet now. Not that easy to see. You can see where they're marking it. Game on, 2-1. Yeah, good first point.
Numéro 287, Téléphone Nicolas est attendu sur le terrain 132. Merci.
I'm going to focus in on the shooter's action for this particular one. He's going to reset himself. I'm going to focus on the shot, just his action. I'm really interested in seeing his release. See the way his ball comes inside. It up a little bit. That's the second one. And a spanking shot. Really walloped the hell out of that. So Clément step in to return the favour. Let's notice the difference with Clément's shooting style here. He's waiting for the opposite terrain to stop. There's a little walk up and down just to chill himself out. Yep, that's a good tactic. Step over onto the other terrain. Stop them putting it off. You're allowed to do that in these big tournaments. So it still plays with power. Whoa. These guys didn't miss a single thing in practice, but practice in the game can be slightly different. See the other terrain now repeating the favour by standing on this terrain. Because it's an important shot for them. And that's a good shot. So Clément will hit the ball, I'm sure, this time. Nope, opting to point. Okay, what do I know?
Et on a toujours la boule égarée avec gravé dessus M. Goncalves au niveau du podium.
So focusing on the pointing style here. Very interested in this. Soft hands, lift That's all his fingers
En
off.
tout cas, la tribune d'honneur et les abords des terrains qui sont bien bondés
Last
de monde.
second
Bonjour à
contact
celles
with
et
his
ceux qui
fingers
sont
on the
arrivés
ball
cet après-midi.
before
On est
the
ravis de
release.
vous accueillir ici
That
sur le
ensures
site de
that
l'Enveur
his fingers are
à
nice and
Kerlouan
relaxed.
pour le national de
So
pétanque
you see there
2025.
where he just
On vous
put his
souhaite
foot
une
down
belle après-midi.
before
Profitez bien
the ball that he's
de
going to
ces
shoot.
matchs de
You won't be
très,
allowed
très
to
haut
do that
niveau
from
avec
next
de
year.
très grands joueurs de
Shooter in green
pétanque
now.
ici à
Another
Kerlouan.
great shot with a superb cut-all. That's beautiful because he didn't move the cochonnet in any way. Quite a magnificent shot. Let's focus on the shot again. They're shooting the ball behind. Beautiful shot. No fear whatsoever. So they're waiting again. Team in blue now. Try to return the carrow. Yep, dead cochonnet. That's good. Well, great examples of how brilliant these players are at the national level. Some of these games, with obviously the interruptions in between, they can slow the game down a little. They're still allowed to do a minute between each shot, which they take fully to the limit. The umpires do walk around often with a stopwatch.
Numéro 85, le du Pascal est prié de venir chercher son carton à la table de marque. Merci.
That's a beautiful point again. He's not happy, even though it's a beautiful point. Kerlouan now. Again. Michel's obviously just hit a good one, or a good point. Focus on Kerlouan. No messing around. It's absolutely delightful to watch this skill level here. It's often been said that it's sometimes more difficult to win a department or a national in France than it is to win a world championship. Not quite sure that is the case, but it does carry a huge amount of kudos, a huge amount of pressure, especially when you're playing for your region or your department. I've witnessed it quite a few times here. The pressure is immense. But what they do is they make the practice their play as much as possible. So this guy here, can't call his name, love. And there we go, that is delightful. So he's played both of those superbly, but he's still not happy. I don't quite know what he was expecting. They were both amazing ball. Yeah, there we are. So you can see Michel as he looks up and down. This is his routine. Stuffs the ground a little bit, prepares it before using a circle. Object is the ball on the left. Oh. There we go. He does miss. So I know that the pointer is also an incredible shooter. Because here's the thing with these teams is they can all shoot, they can all point. There isn't any one specialised particular position, but let's watch this. Missed. Incredible. Missed by much, but still missed. Un trou. C'est deux trous. Look on the other terrain. Lovely little point there, the team in green. So, I think he'll go for the shot again.
le terrain 165 pour jouer contre la 183.
Yep, normal service has resumed. So nothing for Clement to shoot, so they're putting it in, saying, right, let's see you point.
L'équipe 116 de Paya Frédéric est attendue sur le terrain 148 par l'équipe 238.
He's not the French singles champion for nothing. He can shoot and he can point. Wasn't the best point in the world, but it did the job.
Ouais, si tu joues au boule, il a perdu, on en a deux. Là aussi.
It's two each, de partout. So the letters on the scoreboards are just the terrains, it's not the competition that they're in. So they're going to be placing the cochonnet now. There we go. That looks to me to be about 6.5, 7 meters. I duffed it a little. Didn't quite hit his Duvernay. Duvernay is the landing spot. He's not incredibly happy with that. He's sort of questioning. He said, "Oh well, I threw it okay, but you know." So this is one of those teasers. They're going to take the point, play aggressive this way. See how the ball is just moving even on the ground. Really, I mean, that's an obvious statement, but literally shimmering in the air.
L'équipe 328 est attendue sur le terrain 153. L'équipe 328, terrain 153.
Clip shot. Not happy. Not happy at all. Yeah. So interesting, great big cloth there, which you don't see that often. Monsieur l'arbitre is here just to make sure everything's going according to plan. Lots of umpires here today, all keeping a very close eye on the game. Competition like this couldn't run without lots of umpires. They're volunteers. Obviously they do a very, very good job. So. He's done it. He's pushed his own front ball up. Decent little poussé shot. Could be two. Cheeky. So, we'll take the shot on that. Usual routine. Walks up, has a look, glares at the ball. I'm going to kill you. That's what he's thinking. I will smash you. That's his first swing. He always does that. Second swing. And now bang. That'll do. Not particularly the smash that he wanted. go for the shot again. That's how we do it. No messing around. A little bit unhappy with the first one. Yeah, he says he's got some shit in the shoe. Taking the rubbish out. Yep, those shoes. Yeah. There we go. Shows you how a tiny little thing can put you off your shot. See, with all this grit and dust around. So, it's going to be a little bit difficult to film now with Monsieur L'Arbitre and also the players. It's on. It's not great, but it's on. Dug right in. So, Kerlouan will be having a word with this ball. Plays with a lot of force, very direct. Great flick on his wrist at the last second. Oh. So, there's a crazy amount of misses going on here that you wouldn't normally see. Who knows why that is? Not for me to say. Little conversation. Picking the Duvernay. No. Michelle is going for the shot again. Probably the best idea.
Allez, mesdames et messieurs, on vous rappelle, hein, si vous souhaitez vous rafraîchir, la buvette est ouverte en continu, bien évidemment, toute l'après-midi avec tout type de boissons. Si jamais vous voulez vous rafraîchir encore plus, il y a des places,
especially as they put the cochonnet there, so it's a tough situation.
Au niveau de l'espace d'herbe, juste derrière la tribune d'honneur, une délicieuse glace à l'italienne, mais pas que, d'autres boules de glace avec plein de parfums différents. Et bientôt 4 heures, si vous voulez manger une petite crêpe,
Play this first ball well.
Les bénévoles vous attendent au stand crêpe.
See if you can do the same again.
Avec le sourire, avec la bonne ambiance, sous la tonnelle, sous le barnum de crêpe.
Run through, but it might be okay. No, French say no. Well, they're all French. But French team France.
Les boutiques sont toujours ouvertes également si vous souhaitez repartir de Kerlouan avec un.
So whilst they're measuring, look at some of the other games going on. Steve Dakin's still playing well down the back. He's in the last 256 here. Lots of other teams still going on. You have Dylan Rocher down the bottom. And yeah, this is the show terrains. There's at least 300, maybe 400 trains here. I've certainly seen 300. So Clément now needs to play a good point here.
Allez, Kevin de Cherbourg Pétanque est attendu sur le terrain 95 pour Pascal et Denis. Kevin de Cherbourg Pétanque, rendez-vous terrain 95.